PepsiCo shuts down a plant in Chicago because of safety concerns, which causes 200 people to be out of a job by the end of December. How will this affect them? Let's get to two news feeds that discusses it.
This is something that has been extremely frustrating for many of the workers here. Like you said, they showed up to work and within, they say, just a couple of minutes asked to go home and try to very quickly find a new job.
No notice, none of that. Blindside.
Eric Gadsden has been a Pepsi truck driver for 21 years. That was until he was notified showing up at work this morning that Pepsi will permanently close the 51st Street facility in Chicago, effective immediately.
I'm the sole provider in my household.
Damn.
And, my wife has MS.
Whoa.
My daughter's about to go to college next year.
Wow.
So it's
beautiful
I
family.
can't put into words what I feel right now.
Gadsden says he was just 9 years
Beautiful
away from
family.
retirement, but now was forced to start from scratch elsewhere. A statement from the Teamsters Local 727 union, who represents the workers here, says Pepsi's late notice is in violation of the WARN Act, which requires employers with 75 or more full-time employees to provide 60 days advance notice of pending plant closures or mass layoffs.
I didn't know that. There's a lot of things that the government has in place to protect you somewhat, but you also have to be a place that has a union as well. Like this company here, that plant had a union, the Teamsters, which worked for them. Truck driver working hard for his family, doing what he got to do, sole provider. And it's sad, but you see, this is to show that there's a lot of men out here, black men in particular, who is working hard for their families, working hard for his wife, working hard for his daughter, working hard for himself, who is doing the do. So a lot of people out there that's saying that, black men ain't ish, black men are dusty, this, that, and the third, they don't do anything. This man right here shows that he is doing something, taking care of his sick wife, taking care of his daughter, making sure that he's okay, and working hard. So miss me with that BS that people would talk about, that, this, that, third, black men ain't working hard. This man right here shows that he's working hard for his family.
Calling the decision disgusting and a disgrace.
Being 58 years old,
wow,
it's
58.
like starting all over again. It's going to be hard.
Gadsden says more than 200.
He looks decent for 58. Keep himself in good shape. Probably go to the gym and everything. Your boy needs to hit the gym more often. I try to hit the gym twice a week, but got to be more than that. Got to lose this pot on this gut.
People work at this plant. He says Pepsi has agreed to continue pay and provide benefits through the end of December.
Okay.
Says this experience is going to take all of his faith to get through.
My message to my coworkers is, God closes one door and opens up another, and it might be better.
I agree with that.
Now, just a couple of minutes ago, we got this statement from Pepsi saying this is a more than 60-year-old building that has physical limitations. They went on to say our plans meet applicable legal requirements, and we will actively work with union leadership on the details related to the closure. Now, we're told Pepsi is expecting to have a second meeting today with more employees today at 2 p.m. to tell them the news. In addition to that, the union tells us that they have proposed a meeting time with Pepsi this Wednesday. Watch break.
Well, I mean, listen, it's sad that it has closed. I feel sorry for, them closing and everything. A lot of jobs are going to be affected because, of course, if you had a job for 20 years, over 20 years, you expect that, hey, Pepsi, people drink Pepsi, even though, that's liquid diabetes and stuff like that. I try to slow down on drinking a lot of soda anyway, but I feel that, hey, there's a reason for it. If they say that the building is 60 years old, it needs repairs and this and that, of course, that's probably, the generic thing that they're going to say, but it could be other reasons. Maybe sodas are not selling as well, but, people drink soda all over the world, so I don't think that could be the case. It might be safety issues. We don't really know, but it's understandable that it affects a lot of people. 200 people that worked at that plant has been affected. but they are getting paid throughout December and getting benefits throughout December to, try to make sure that they can transition into another job. I know it's rough, especially when you said to yourself or had in your mind that, hey, look, I'm going to retire at this job and I'm going to work here pretty much for the rest of my career. It's not easy to just say, hey, look, well, I'm going to be closed. This plant is going to be closed. Now I got to find another job. The only good thing about it, if you can say anything good, is that they will be able to transition into other jobs while getting paid and not have to work. That's the one good thing about it, but it's still sad. 2 months before Christmas time, it is just a sad situation. Hey guys, this is just a short break to ask you, if you haven't already, to like the video. That would greatly help me out. And if you're not subscribed to this channel, I'd greatly appreciate it if you do subscribe. Why? I'm a new YouTuber and I'm trying to grow, and I'm trying to reach over 1,000 subscribers by my birthday in December. So please, help a brother out. Thank you for watching. Back to the video. Well, let's see another story and see what some other workers have to say about Pepsi being shut down.
PepsiCo suddenly shut down its back of the yards facility, leaving many union workers unemployed. The company informed Teamsters Local 727 this morning about the closure of the 51st Street facility. Union leaders say this goes against the WARN Act, which mandates a 60-day notice for plant closures or mass layoffs to employers with 75 or more full-time workers.
Well, I mean, they did give 60 days notice, so they gave it, I believe, October 28th. So they still have more than 60 days to be able to find work, but also, like in the other news feed, it stated that they're going to get paid for those 60 days. So you're not working, which is good. That means that you pretty much have a 2-month vacation of getting paid, but of course it's not the type of vacation that you will want to take, because now you have to try to scramble for a job. And it's going to be difficult because, okay, yes, you can, after the 2 months, file for unemployment and stuff like that. But of course, Chicago is an expensive city, depending on where these people live. You could be living in Chicago, could be living in the suburbs. The suburbs of Chicago are very, very expensive when it comes down, not essentially to housing or the homes, but the property taxes out there is out flipping rageous. I mean, I wanted to buy a property in Chicago and I saw like, oh, okay, the property cost about $200,000, but the property taxes was over $10,000. I was like, yo, hold up. Why am I paying 5%, 6% per year of the property value in property taxes? For me to even break even, the property has to go up about 7% a year, which does not happen in real life. So Chicago has one of the most expensive property tax rates in the country. And that made me say, nah, I don't know about this. I don't know about this. Sorry, not Chicago. Illinois has one of the most expensive property tax rates in the country. It is wild, wild, wild. And I'm like, nah, not me, yo. Not me.
Alejandro Garcia operates forklifts. He's especially upset since this happened just before the holidays.
That's the hard part, because I'm supposed to go see my family in Arizona, and
wow,
now that things are tight, it's kind of tight in the belt, you know, and I didn't expect this to happen. I'm just trying to
did
take care of my family, you know, and now it's really hard that we have to go through this, and I'm not the only one. A lot of good employees have been here for 30, 40 years.
Damn.
Put the hard work on money into this facility, trying to make ends meet, and most of them coming up to retirement, I heard, and then this happens, you know.
Here is part of PepsiCo's statement. The decision to no longer operate at 51st Street is a difficult one. This is a more than 60-year-old building that has physical limitations. Our top priority is to support our employees during this transition. The company adds it will meet applicable legal requirements, and union workers will keep receiving their pay and benefits for the next 60 days as part of the WARN notice period.
Sad. sad, but sometimes these stuff happens. This is why you gotta understand, companies are not loyal to you. They're loyal to their bottom line, and they're loyal to what's going to make them money. So if they figure that, hey, listen, you know what, this is not working out for me, they'll shut your job down and be like, yo, listen, homeboy, homegirls, we'll pay you up until 2 months, but toodles, bye Felicia, okay? Bye Jorge, bye Johnny, bye Ben. They don't give a damn. They don't give a damn. Okay? Bye Stacy. They what they care about. PepsiCo cares about PepsiCo. That's it. And it might seem messed up that a lot of people are losing their jobs, and it is. It is messed up. I'm not saying it might seem messed up. It is messed up. But this is the things that goes on. This is the way that it is. And we just have to be careful out there. We have to make sure that we take care of ourselves. We have to invest in ourselves more. We have to make sure that we invest in our families. We have to prepare for things like this. Like I, for one, I'm 38 years old, and I am preparing so that I will not be 58 years old still having to work for a company. If I feel like working, cool, that's a different story. If I feel like working, no problem. Not I have to work because I am super reliant on one company. I put all my eggs in this company's basket, and I expected that that company is supposed to play fair. They don't play fair. They don't. So you gotta let this be a lesson to everyone. Americans, please. Company is not loyal. Company is not loyal. So don't put your eggs in all in one basket. If you feel that you want to work for a company, cool, and you're making good money, try your best to get a job early. And this is for all my young Americans who are like 20 years old. If you get a good job, try your best to invest your money heavily, where like in dividend paying stocks or dividend paying index funds, which I would recommend, like a dividend paying ETF, which pays a good dividend rate and stuff like that. Don't risk your money. Don't risk all your money with Bitcoin and all these other crazy exotic investments and stuff like that. Forget about that. Have stable investments where you know that your money is secured and you can just do what you gotta do, unless there's a damn zombie apocalypse and you ain't gonna get access to your money. That's understandable. But still, you do what you gotta do. You make your moves and you say, okay, cool. When crap hits the fan, because it will, you will have a backup plan and have that money set aside so you're not truly affected in a bad way. And you can do what you got to do to help yourself. And when you keep growing and you decide to create a family and everything, if that's what you want to do, you'll be able to help them and be able to survive and ride out the storm. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I greatly appreciate it. I would appreciate if you found this video informative, crazy, just sad even. Like the video. That would greatly help me out. Make some comments. Tell me if you are one of the workers affected. I would greatly like to hear from you. Tell me if you live in that area and you see that PepsiCo factory and you say, oh, that plant, and you say, wow, that's a decent plant, giving jobs for the city, and now it's about to close. You like, whoa, what's going on? And last but not least, if you're not subscribed to this channel, I greatly appreciate it if you do subscribe. Why? I'm a new YouTuber and I'm trying to grow, and I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers on my birthday in December. So please help a brother out. Thank you for watching, guys. Be safe out there. I love each and every one of you. Peace.